How's it going, peeps? Pro Plenty here. So it's been about a week, just over a week, since my S22 Ultra just died on me. For those that aren't aware, if you missed my previous vlog where I said farewell, my phone just out of nowhere crashed and got stuck in this reboot cycle. So it tries to start, shows the Samsung logo, and then you can see it crash and it tries again. And it's not like you can unplug the battery and get it to stop. It just kept going. And at the time, I didn't even think, hang on, there's 3 years worth of memories on this thing. I'm shocking. Look, I back up when I can, when my storage gets full. But I've been playing on thin ice, apparently. I don't have cloud storage. I haven't signed up for a service like that. Lesson learnt. But yeah, at the time I didn't realize, hang on, this phone's 3 years old. I bought it in 2022. For a phone, in this day and age, honestly, that's probably considered old now, you know? But no, it's not an old phone. 3 years. Terrible. I'm so disappointed. And yeah, it's stuck in this cycle. I'm about to lose everything here. I even lost the vlog that I had filmed that day. I mean, how often do you guys back up? And some of the files, some of the screen recordings for Pogo, they take up a lot of space. Like, you know, it's a thing, that's for sure. So I ended up spending like that day and the next day troubleshooting, trying to get it out of this loop. Can I save this phone? It was working just moments ago. Stumbled upon a Reddit post, and it sounds like I'm not the only one that has had this issue. Perhaps it's even common on the S22 Ultra. Samsung, come on. But people said they put it in the freezer for a bit and it got it out of that cycle. Got it into safe mode even, and they were able to back up and save everything. So I thought, let's entertain this. What have I got to lose? I'll be careful. Put it in the freezer. And I pulled it out and it actually booted up. And I did not want to touch this phone. I plugged it into the computer and started transferring files. And then it crashed and froze. Not froze from like being cold. Froze from like, software just crashed. Reboot. Repeat. Put it back in the freezer for a little longer. And this time it was actually ready to go. It was already waiting for me to log in, PIN code and all. And I plugged it in. And I didn't touch the phone. I put it on a gel pack, kept it cool. It eventually got to room temperature, but it didn't crash. And all night, I was transferring everything off it. I was taking photos of like my app layout and just my notes and just everything. So I knew what that phone last looked like. Yeah. Muscle memory. I need to have my apps in that's how I do it. Yeah. And notes, I write them down for a reason because I forget them. And wow, a huge just sigh of relief. I was able to get it all off. And during this time, I went back to the old S7 phone. This is an old phone from like 2015, 2016 era. These phones still work, apparently. Terrible battery life. But I was able to, use that. Pokemon Go stopped supporting these kind of phones a very long time ago. Like, I actually could use one if I wasn't a streamer or playing Pogo. Dreaming if I think I can even stream on it, but I can't even play Pogo on it, so that was a bust. But that tied me over, And that makes me so mad that phone, like an old S7 still works, barely. But a 3-year-old S22 just dies on me. I know there's a bit of luck at play. I realize I hammer these phones with my streams. They get toasty hot. Streaming, Pogo, just all of that. While it's plugged into a battery pack. Just a nightmare for the phone. I know. But all of these, I used to have an S9 Plus. That worked till I wanted to upgrade. This is the first time a phone has just died on me. So I think I've done all right for 10 years. Yeah, we're doing 10 years of YouTube and Pogo pretty soon, actually. Crazy. So, everything backed up. This is going to be a lengthy vlog talking about it. And I filmed some of this because I'm like, I need proof. I need to I want to talk about my experience with this phone. It's such a tease that this phone would start up. And, after 6, 7, 8 hours of transferring stuff across, I thought maybe I can use the phone. I put my SIM card back in, try and load up Pokemon Go. And there were instances where it actually worked. I was playing Pokemon Go on a phone that had supposedly died on me. This is cruel. What a tease. It eventually would crash every single time I tried to use the phone. So in a way, I feel like I've narrowed it down to a point where it's just an unreliable phone. I can't use it, but I can, but I can't. Oh my gosh, I could go on. You set up another phone and all these apps want, two-factor authenticator. Yeah, just open up your S22 and confirm that it's you. I can't. Thankfully, I'm signed in on my computer for a lot of these websites, apps, my emails. And, I can also do a check through my phone number. But, I have an authenticator app on this S22. Everything is expecting me to use this phone, and I can't. I hear stories of people being caught out by that stuff. You just can't rely on technology, but we rely on it so much in this day and age, don't we? What a pain. Now, I'm no conspiracy theorist here, but my phone died literally the day before Samsung announced their new flagship model, the S25 Ultra. And now I'm seeing ads for it everywhere, and it's like, oh yeah? Oh, that's funny, I actually need a new phone. Yeah, that timing is really sus. I'm not saying they bricked my phone, but it's not working the day before. So the S25 releases early February, and I'm thinking about it. Look, I'm not here to live this luxurious lifestyle of having the latest and greatest, but for what I do, I need a good phone. I already mentioned that I could survive off an S7. Unfortunately, that would mean no more Pogo. That's my livelihood. I need a good phone. Do I want to get an S22 again? Not really. Not after that. You know what I'm saying, though? And also with the release of the S25, this is kind of good and bad timing. I can't really hold out that long for the new S25. But, it's really, really close that it's almost worth waiting. That would mean the S24 model, S23 model, they're all cheaper now. Or soon to be cheaper. I want to save money where I can here because this has been a huge blow. I've been out a week. No vlogs, no streams. I missed my very first community day, albeit a classic, Routes. I missed that. Unheard of. I've never missed a Com Day stream. Go look at my catalogue. Genuinely, I've streamed them all. Look, it was probably inevitable when you can't win them all, but damn, that hurt. Made me really sad. I tried to get it going. I got the app loading during Routes Community Day, and then it had a forced update. It got to 40% and crashed. So I've tried. Should I take this phone to a repair shop? Not quite yet. And I know Samsung will just charge me hundreds to replace whatever's faulty with it. And then I'll still have a second-hand used phone, But because I can still get onto it if I need to, even for just a minute or two, I don't want to send the phone away just yet. I just want it to... I don't even want to look at the phone, honestly. And so that's the predicament, folks. We got a new one coming out. So close to release. Seems silly to just buy the S24 at its full price. It hasn't had a price drop yet. I don't know, but maybe that's just something you got to do if you want to get back into things. But I've been thinking over the past week. And actually, I guess I don't have to think. I wanna thank everyone that's reached out, or you missed me. It wasn't the same without a Plant Man stream. Thank you to everyone. I miss you all too. This feels weird. It feels strange. I've always tried to have a plan B and prepare for the worst. I have a spare tire in case one goes flat. I carry a battery pack on me. I carry a spare camera battery, usually, just in case one goes flat or I need to charge up, Pay by phone, pay by card. I always carry cash just in case. You never know when they might not accept cards, or the system, it's down. So good to hold on to a bit of cash. So I'm fully aware that I should have had a spare phone, but it's just not cheap. And I mean, for the past several years, I haven't really needed a second phone. I have the second phone, the S7 I mentioned. We use it when the chat dies on YouTube. That has saved me. That's a plan B. That's fantastic. But it doesn't play Pogo, so that's no good. So of course this happens, and then you're caught with your pants down, and you're out a couple of streams and vlogs. Bugger. I would love to have some spare change and just chuck it on a spare phone so I can avoid all of this. I'd even love to double up on like a phone plan with a different provider. So if Optus is down, I have Telstra. Rarely would I need it, but at least it's there. Anyway, plan B's aside, I want to thank Kate, Katie180. She heard my story and hooked me up with one of her old phones, so I don't have to make any rash decisions just yet. And this could tie me over till the S25 Ultra. We'll see. I still don't know what I want to do here. She has sent me her S21 Plus, which honestly feels so familiar to the S22 Ultra. I can play Pokemon Go again. Should be able to stream. No dramas there. Very, very similar to what I was using. Kate, I cannot thank you enough for that. Again, I don't have to rush or panic. I can just sit back and use this phone in its beautiful love heart case. We're back in business, baby. I'll be able to do some vlogs and stream, and that'll tie us over until I upgrade or get a phone for myself, But like I was saying with plan B, buying a phone or getting on a plan, I'm back to just one phone again. I will of course return this one. Kate, thank you. Yeah, anyway, that's insane. She sent it express post, bubble wrap to perfection. Really, really appreciate that. And folks, I think that's about it. Just wanted to do this update video. You should expect to hear from me for Gigantamax Kingler. I missed Max Monday Zapdos. Gutted about that as well. A Dialga Raid Hour, but I think we got another one of them. Missed the Young Goose Spotlight Hour. No loss there. But yeah, what a crazy week it's been. I don't even know what is going on with the phone. Does anyone else in the chat know? This has totally put me out this week though. It's gonna hit me like a truck. Just no activity on YouTube. Not good. So I hope to see you all. You can tune in, drop a like, say hello. Really helps me out. And I will see you all again soon. As per the schedule, yeah? I mean, it's kind of funny actually that I say all this. I've got the phone, but My phone provider right now, Optus, is doing maintenance. I've had no service for the past day, and again today, and they sent out a text saying they're going to be doing maintenance for the next 2 weeks. What? Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Thank you for your support. Certainly feels like when it rains, it pours. I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers. Bloody crazy week, mate.